It's a Tom Take Throwback Thursday. Last week, I did my little walk down Michigan Avenue, hit on some of these old nostalgic spots, and I did not mention Chicken Delight in the video because I felt if I did, I would just get into this overwhelming yearn for Chicken Delight. My two go-tos as a kid, restaurants I wish that would come back. Number one, Chicken Delight. You're on Michigan Avenue, Clipper. The other was Hamburger Heaven. Hamburger Heaven. 1 and 1A. If they would come back, I'd be a happy dog, I'll tell you that. I'm here with Tom Helderman, my good friend, Eastsider, who has a special involvement with Chicken Delight growing up. Tell us the story. This was your dad's franchise. He was a franchisee.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why was it so good? Tell me why. When we had to take out the station wagon, the 57, what was it, a Ford?
Ford, 57 Ford.
Pull into our Kipling Boulevard driveway, it's like Santa Claus had arrived for me. Why was it so good, Tom?
The way they cooked it, Chicken Delight then was really picky. They had what are called Deacon conduction cookers.
Okay.
You had a certain temperature, 375, 15 minutes. They were very picky. You had certain kind of batter that you had to use.
Gotcha.
Certain kind of chickens. They were real picky back then.
Yeah.
And it was very good. It was juicy and between two heavy-duty plates stapled between two.
The two plates stapled together. Right. I don't know.
With a napkin on.
With a napkin, and then when you pulled off the staples, I mean the aroma was overwhelming to me.
French fries, blueberry muffins.
The fry. Oh my God, you're killing me. This is why I didn't want to bring it up last week, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, it was good stuff.
Yeah. Now this was a location where Benjamin Moore O'Leary Paint is on this corner. This is so much different as we talked about last week. Kitty corner from Sears.
Yeah. When Dad first bought the place, they were building the Federal store.
Wow. 1954?
Yeah, around there, about 54.
Okay.
The original Chicken Delight was on South Cedar, where House of Bing was later. So, and then we opened it. Dad wanted to do a restaurant with a drive-in, thing, and to expand a bit.
So you're in the 50s. You were telling me this, Tom. There were 3 golf courses. For you golfers out there, right where this building is, we talked about last week where Gateway Lost was. That's a Red Cedar golf course. Right. And then at Frandor was Glenmore. And then beyond on the other side where Frandora Hills.
Terrain golf.
Yeah. You had 3 golf courses.
Right in a row. Right. They're all gone now.
Were they all 9-hole? 9-hole?
No, they were 18. Glenmore was 9. Red Cedar was 9, where I played my first round of golf.
Gotcha.
That was terrible.
Gotcha.
And then Terrain was 18.
Okay.
A little tougher.
Unbelievable. But Chicken Delight. What was it like working at Chicken? Because you obviously in the family business.
I was a soda jerk. For a while. And then when I was old enough, I was a delivery boy.
You drove the 57 Ford wagon? Which we have pictures of on this Facebook posting here.
Yeah, they're used to deliver. I loved it because you go on campus all the time, and I can remember doing it in like late October, November, and it'd be snowing, and you'd go by Williams dorm, and all the girls would run out that had never seen snow in their life before, and sticking their.
So you're in high school.
I'm in high school.
At least Lansing Eastern High School. Yeah. So you're going out to Michigan State, overwhelmed by all this process.
I had an assistant learning with me that was a third string fullback on the football team.
Gotcha.
They told me that Leroy Bolden, he was practicing, and he went to tackle Leroy Bolden, and he said Bolden's D's were about eye level. He said Bolden ran right over him, and that was it. He quit. After that, he realized this is not for me at this
Big Ten
level,
football. Maybe not. I don't want to do this. Maybe I'll be a student then.
That's right. But yeah, delivery, and I had soda jerk for a while. I still, used to make all the multi-shakes, and it was the drive-in restaurant.
Was it a high school hangout, Tom? Like Sully's for you West Siders?
No, it wasn't as Sully's was.
Sully's was the West Side version.
Do the gut for a while.
Yeah.
Washington and head out.
Oh yeah, Sully's got it. That's got a story.
We were closed. Or food. This was kind of food. We had a little seating area up in front.
Right.
You know, so it was fun. And it kind of wore my parents out. It was hard business, you know, because you couldn't go on vacation.
Still is
you
a hard
couldn't
business.
Trust anybody to run your
Yeah,
restaurant.
you're dependent on your help, just
So
like
they'd
the
work
challenges
till
today.
11:30 at night, go down to Dagwoods and have a drink afterwards. And, you know, we did
Love it.
7 days a week. Yeah.
So is Chicken Delight
Yeah.
still exist?
I think it's a Canadian firm now. I think they the franchise is bought by this. Bought
So
by
it's
that.
up in Canada?
Yeah, so they have some in Canada. I think there's 2 or 3 of them in America.
Maybe I need to go to Canada.
You can Google Chicken Delight, and you know, so there may be some. I don't know if it's still made the same way. I don't know what the restrictions are on the name. Sometimes you can just use the name if it's out of the country. I don't
Right.
know. So.
And how long did Chicken Delight last here? Because your dad sold the franchise, was
Sold
that?
the franchise. I'm thinking close to the mid '60s.
And the people that handle it beyond him did not.
They didn't.
They weren't. They didn't
changed the
fulfill all the
cooking.
protocols and
Yeah.
stuff.
And they got the franchise got jerked and gone, had to close it
Ah.
down. So, and that was that. It's too bad. It was a good restaurant. It was a good product.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, because personally, that it was way better than things like KFC and those that they marketed better. KFC did.
Well, absolutely.
But KFC was kind of dry because they used pressure to cook it. We didn't use
It was
that.
it was unbelievable.
It was a great chicken. It was really good.
It was incredible.
Ate a lot
chicken.
of it when I was a kid, you know. And
So okay, so I indicated, Tom, the Chicken Delight,
yeah,
that Hamburger Heaven up here on Clipper,
Hamburger Heaven.
1 and 1A.
Yeah.
What was your
Carol's was up there.
Carol's?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had a friend that worked for Hamburger Heaven, and early 15 centers.
Yeah, 15 centers.
Be
And then when we go to
$2.95.
Hamburger Heaven, Tom, I'd come back. We'd drive back to our house in Kipling, and I'd be eating all those 10-cent fries before I even got home.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
but the fries
That's a
at
great place.
Chicken Delight
Oh yeah.
were to die for.
Used to do that. My brother and I.
Yeah.
We did the French fries, crinkle cut, and there was a machine that you
Yes.
put them in, and they grind all.
Why
the
do they
stuff up.
always taste better when they had that little wave to the
Well,
shape?
the crinkle. There was a machine that you put it in, and it comes. It's
But why?
Crinkle cut
Well,
fries.
why do they always taste better that way?
You know, there's more surface area when you look at it on a crinkle fry than there is on a straight
crinkle fry.
So, and the flavors in.
I want a
the
crinkle
surface
fry
area.
right now.
And they had to blanch them and let them sit and blah blah blah. But, oh
Yeah.
yeah, they were a big deal.
Yeah.
We moved, by the way, from corn. They used to have a cornbread stick in there,
Okay.
and they moved eventually from the cornbread stick to blueberry muffin. It's a little trivia of Chicken Delight. And your cranberry sauce, blueberry muffin, crinkle cut fries.
Yeah.
Your 4 pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
They had shrimp Delight too. You could get shrimp.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not a shrimp guy now, and I certainly wasn't then as a youngster. I'm telling you what, Tom, this has been so much fun talking about Chicken Delight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was the fries and the chicken.
And I gotta tell you, the shakes and the sodas were really good
Oh,
too.
I remember those
Made
two.
by a pro.
There you go.
Not bad.
All right, Tom. Okay, Tom, Take Throwback Thursday at the site of Chicken Delight right here. We're gonna bring Tom back in for some of these other nostalgic things, particularly here on the East Side. For another Tom's Take, and Tom, thanks so much for being on with us.
Glad to do it. Glad to do it.